Thanks for joining me today. I'm trying to do a review of this Rhino Pro mobile slider. This is actually the Pro version, and so this is a little bit different than the mobile version. So you can see here that the mobile version is really it's going to have this little spot here for the phone to sit in, and so mobile version would look just like this, except with the Pro version here, we've got a tripod head that's going to fit onto there for your camera to mount onto. So it's got a 1/4 inch on the top there, threaded. You can take this little sleeve out here and go and mount that onto your camera, and then come back and mount this to the Rhino, Pro here. So before we get too far into this video, I want to see if there's any questions about this device, and I'm going to need to see, if anybody's got questions there. So so far, let's see. So far, we don't have any viewers right now. So I just want to chat that out there. I don't know if we got anybody watching, but the goal of this channel, video here, is to up my subscriber count. And so if you guys want to go ahead and smash that subscribe button for my channel, that would be great. Once I hit 100 subscribers, we're going to be giving this away to somebody. So I guess we'll just go ahead and get a little further into this here. So yeah, this is the Rhino Pro, or the RVO is what they call this. And so this comes with a USB charger and a little wall port. I've either lost the wall port, or it does not plug in correctly, or I've either lost the wall port or they didn't send it to me. But this doesn't seem to plug in correctly, as you'll see that that's square, and we need more of a like rounded shape on this. And so not sure why they would have made the charging port on this. So that's rounded, right? And then this part here is square, and so that it doesn't make any sense. So no worries there. So anyway, this thing's charged up and ready to go. And so what we want to make sure we do is get a charged iPhone into this and set this thing up. So with your iPhone, and this is only what it works with, you want to go into the App Store and you want to download the ROV Motion, so ROV Motion. So we're going to click on that, and we're going to click Open. It's going to be pretty cool. So once we download that, it's going to ask that we want to allow use for the camera. So it's saying here, do you want to allow this to access your camera and your microphone? We're going to hit OK. And then it's showing two different setups here. It's showing that you can set up with like a mirrorless DSLR. In that situation, what we want to do is just connect an iPhone. So right now, it's trying to connect to it, and obviously it's not going to connect. So what we're going to do is power this on. So we're going to tap and hold for about 2 seconds. It should be powering on. Say rotate 90 degrees to start. Hokey doke. Saying, oh, there's all the different stuff you can do. You can toggle all this. So we're going to say skip here. And then it doesn't look like it's connected yet. So we're going to say connect to ROV. Saying connecting. Connected ROV. I don't know if it's on or not yet. There we go. Tap and hold for like 2 seconds and then it turns on. So now we got a blinking blue LED on there. Go to connector ROV one more time. There we go. Looks like it's connected. So I'm going to go ahead and set the phone into the device. And so now what we see here is we've got the phone in the device, and we've got ROV settings. And so on the right-hand side here, we've got all these settings for, what we got there, a little bit wobbly on the, let's turn this back around. All right, so go into ROV settings. And we can go move to the home location. It says move to the end or auto. So if we want to say we want to move to the end, and we want to do medium, we'll do fast speed. We're not going to loop it. And we'll just tap back in this field. We don't want to hit that X. So just tap back in there. Or I guess we hit the X. Nope, now it disconnected. So connect. So I was fearful to hit that X. Could be streaming here for a while. All right, so we've got ROV settings again. We want to move to the end. We're going to do it fast. Let's do it again. Move to the end. We'll do it fast. Hit done there. Okay. Don't know if it did that. All right, then we want to do settings here. Manual. So this is changing our the white balance, the ISO, and the shutter speed, which we're all going to leave the same for now. And then we can go through and I think like set a point of focus maybe. So then we can set this on the little timer so we can say, oh wow, clap to start. Let's try that. That sounds cool. All right, and then we want to do 30 frames per second, 60, 24. So we're going to set this bad boy out of the way. Set our camera right here, and then what I'm going to do is tilt down this the view of our camera, tighten this back up, and then what I want to do is get a shot of this keyboard here. So I'm kicking this keyboard, oh, lost the camera. Kicking this keyboard forward and turn this, and then what do we do in clap to start? There we go. So then at the end of this it says, hey, do you want to add this to your library or discard? We're going to say add to library, because why not? So anyway, that is a quick, that's a quick overview of how this thing works just in general. We're moving, oh, it's looping. Maybe you thought I clapped. I guess it thought I clapped, but I didn't clap. Okay, then it's recording on the mic. So I'm going to change this from clap to off. Countdown off. So the next video that I do, we're going to hit the ROV settings, and we're going to say move to the home location, do it fast. And then this time I'm just going to hit the record button. There it goes. Sliding away on its own. So one of the cool things about this is that it can hold up to 5 pounds. And so 5 pounds would be like a Canon Mark IV or a Canon 5D Mark IV. with like an 85mm lens on it, so something pretty big and bulky that it can handle and carry the weight of. So what we can now try to do is we'll take this phone off and we will throw the camera mount on. And so I don't know the size of that. It's not 1/4 inch, but it's the next step up, which maybe is maybe like a 3/8 like standard thread. So on a 3/8 standard thread, we've got this piece here. So I push this little push tab button right there, and we can slide this out. So what this allows you to do is get a camera and then tighten this on there. Most tripods have this with this little it's basically a screw with like a tipping head or whatever. There's probably a technical name for that. If you know that name, you can comment it below. But that's going to spin onto the camera and allow us to tighten this onto the camera real well. So that's cool. We're going to slide that back on, and then hold that and turn that off. Probably want to take those things on and off while it's powered down. So if you'll see that indicator light would be blue if it's on. It's not now. It's turned off. And then there's the maybe the 3/8 threaded head. So I'm going to go ahead and thread on this camera part. All right, so all right, so guys, I just got a notification here. I'm going to try to share this, that AirPower has been canceled by Apple. That's pretty unbelievable. And so yeah, pretty insane. So let me look here. All right, so we are throwing this on. We're ready to go on this. We could put a camera on there. And so the other thing that this comes with is a little, I don't know if it's a, geez, what would this do to the iPhone camera lens? It's just a little filter. Anybody know what this is? It's just like a little filter. Anyway, this comes with it, and I don't know that we'll really use it. I don't quite know, but anyway, this comes with this device, and then the other thing that this device has is, here's the box for it. On the underneath side here, we've got tripod threading for 1/4 inch and then 3/8. So this is on the bottom, as you see there, that bottom little cutout. This also has 2 feet that kick out, and then it also has 2 little rubbery feet here and here, separate from these feet. So feet here and feet there. But if you want to, let's see, if you want to kick these things in, you can, and just lay this more flat maybe. I like it up in the air a little bit. I think it's a little bit more stable. So yeah, that's why I'm using these feet. So I don't know that I'm going to continue this video. I thought I'd have more people watching, and I don't think anybody's watching. So just going to end it now, I guess. Which means I guess I won the giveaway. That's cool. Okay.